Hey, my name is Brian, that is Shane, and this is the Popcast, and today we're talking about Star Trek Discovery Season 2. We got some news, we got some thoughts, and we got some gloating to do because we've been right for a while now.
That 1600 sub challenge, man, that was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, I wish the video wasn't that laggy. That's a bummer.
Yeah, if anybody's watching this right now, go check out our 1600 sub challenge. We're thinking about doing this thing. See, we do a lot of giveaways on this channel. And what we want to do is we're thinking about doing this thing live next time. Do us a favor, go check it out. There was a comment on there, bro. I thought this was hilarious. The guy said that you should be a D&D dungeon master. Right? And I know you didn't play Dungeons and Dragons because our dad would not allow that sort of thing.
Nope.
But luckily I wasn't there, so I did it anyways.
Yeah.
And I thought it was funny that he brought that comment up because you actually do. You tell a really good story, and that's what a dungeon master would do. But it made me think. I had this really funny story. I played Dungeons and Dragons from 1986 to 1992. It's about those 6 years, and pretty much on a weekly basis. Yeah, I was one of those nerds. But I also played football, and I never told my football friends about my D&D friends.
Oh yeah, you can't.
Because, yeah, the two worlds just didn't really match up. So one night, I'm at D&D night with my D&D friends, and my football friends somehow tracked me down, saw my car or whatever, and showed up. Funniest thing ever. So they show up.
So are you wearing the hood and all that?
Yeah, man, I'm like in total. I got
full D&D mode.
I was a gnome warrior, bro, for years. It was fantastic.
You have a little plastic sword, and
yeah, no, I didn't have a sword, but I was. You know, we had our little figures and stuff that we had. It was pretty cool. But check this out. It's the funniest thing. So they crash it, right? They crash the party. There's like maybe 7 or 8 guys, and I'm thinking, oh, they're really gonna get me. You know, I never really talked about it. So they stayed around a little bit, and they're drinking beer and kind of laughing and, you know, of course, making fun of it. About an hour into it, they're still there. And now they're like interested in the story. And they're pulling up chairs and sitting down. 3 years later, I was finishing up a group with my football friends who now had their own D&D night where I was the dungeon master for like 3 years.
Nice.
So they ended up, they totally bought into it, wanted to play, and ended up doing a group just for the football guys for like 3 years. It was hilarious.
The nerds will rule the world.
Yes, Dungeons and Dragons was a lot of fun, and part of me sad that we don't do that anymore. But now you got, MMOs to play, so that's pretty fun.
Well, yeah. Now you got. I just changed the scene card. Now you have, D&D, live action role play, MMO, RPG. MOBA. You can hook up with your friends and do a dungeon raid, and it's a lot more realistic and
virtual reality.
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay.
So anyways, that's my story.
That is cool, and one day we'll do a D&D thing.
We should totally do it.
The thing about doing the live show for the next giveaway is it's going to be hard because we don't have the capability on YouTube yet to do it live with the chat stream, so we would end up doing it live without the chat. So we there's some things we'd have to figure out before we did that, but I definitely want to try.
Yeah, we're definitely working in that direction. So, and as we get bigger and more subscribers, YouTube gives us more capability. So, you know, help us get subscribers so we can bring you these types of things.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, let's talk about our first story for Star Trek Discovery. Anson Mount is Christopher Pike. Anson Mount, if you don't recognize him, is Black Bolt from the Inhumans, which is not, there's no reason you should recognize him as Black Bolt because that.
I was going to say, he was actually the only thing good in Inhumans.
The only good thing about Inhumans was Anson Mount. That show was such total garbage.
Yeah. It's funny. There's a GameSpot did an article on this, and basically they're like, if you're one of the 2 or 3 people that wants a second season of Marvel's Inhumans, It might be because of Anson Mount.
Right.
So this guy's the only reason.
Yeah, that show was so bad. And we spent like $40. Like, it cost me $40 to take my wife to an IMAX theater to watch the first couple episodes of, oh my God. I remember leaving there. My wife was like, don't ever do this again. This was such a monumental waste of time and money.
Don't speak to me for 3 days.
Oh man, she was unhappy with me. Like I had done something wrong. But yeah,
he's going to be Captain Pike. He looks like a Captain.
He looks
Pike.
like Captain Pike, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a great casting. And no, guys, we're not talking about the pug on the right. We're talking about the human on the left. Although, you know what? I wouldn't put it past the Discovery writers to maybe change Captain Pike into a dog hybrid or something.
Ooh.
You know?
I like the tongues. Look at the little tongue sticking out there.
That would totally be, Discoveries.
No.
Discovery writers are bold, visionaries.
They'll do anything.
They're down for anything. All right, next up, Discovery wins a Peabody. I know this is not the Peabody. This is actually the GLAAD Awards. But I could not find an image of the Peabody Awards. Apparently, they're not very popular.
Yeah, the Peabody Awards are, they're pretty distinctive, actually. So it's actually considered, having a variety, great, powerful story writing for the year. So they got a nomination. We'll see if they actually win. Yeah.
They got the nomination. So that's something. It's not an Emmy, but, it is something.
Yeah, and let's be honest. What sci-fi show is going to get any Emmys anyways?
What? That's not true. Westworld got Emmys?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a couple of Netflix shows that got nominations for Emmys.
Sorry. Which Star Trek show?
Yeah, none. None of them.
Okay. None of them. Right.
Okay. Next up, guys. Tig Notaro is our new...
Tig Notaro
is our new chief engineer aboard the Discovery in season 2.
Not aboard the Discovery.
Oh, not aboard the Discovery. I'm sorry. Aboard what?
We don't know exactly what her role is going to be. She is a chief engineer aboard, I believe it is the Kira.
Oh, okay. Well,
I sent you the notes. I don't seem to have them in front of me.
I read the notes, but why would she be a season regular then if she is on a different ship?
I don't know. She may not end up being a season regular. All I know is that she's recently been added as a cast member. I don't know exactly how it's going to work out, and there is no backstory with what the deal is. This is actually the newest of the newest news from Star Trek Discovery.
All right, so the thing about Tig Notaro is I don't care.
What?
I don't care. I don't care about her film history. I don't think she's a funny comedian.
But she is a comedian.
Yes, she is. I don't think she's funny.
Okay.
I don't really care. I think this is bad casting.
Well, tell me why.
She's not talented. That's number one.
Okay.
So
she's got a deadpan delivery.
Lack of talent is definitely a big. I really want my actors in Star Trek to have some level of talent. And Tig Notaro is a passable comedian and has gotten by on using her unique personality and sexuality to tell jokes, and that's cool. Good for her. But she's not remotely a passable actress.
Well, they lost a chief medical officer that was, a gay chief medical officer. So they're probably trying to fill that role, fill the
gay gap.
Yeah, they're probably trying to fill it with another actor in order to bring that element. That's something that Discovery wants to have as part of their show. And so that's probably, I guess, the reason why she's doing that.
I mean, listen, Stamets is gay, and he's a fantastic actor. You think that's the only one out there? You got to dip into the comedian category to get some.
Well, let's hope that she surprises you.
I doubt it. I've seen her stuff before. I'm not trying to be like critical here, but this is bad casting. Not because maybe she doesn't fit the role is because she is not a good actress. Just she's not. She doesn't have very much talent. You look at her IMDb history. Look how much is there. There isn't much in the way of acting. Half the time she plays herself. Okay, anyways, let's move on. Taking Taro. Let's talk about Alex Kurtzman directing the first episode of season 2.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about that?
Isn't he like one of the big producers on Discovery already?
He's been a part of the show for sure.
So is he just like, you know what? I don't trust you guys to start this thing off right. I'm gonna do it myself. I'll do it live. I mean, listen, Alex Kurtzman is a talented director. So,
you know what's funny is this guy is my age. Like literally, we were born like maybe 13 days apart, and I'm happy to see he looks a little older than me, I think.
Yeah, he looks like at least 10 years older than you.
Right? This is what I'm saying.
Hollywood is stressful. This guy is losing hair. It's gray.
Well, here's how you know Alex Kurtzman. He's a director. He's an executive producer for Scorpion. Okay.
Which, by the way,
executive producer for
I love
Hawaii
Scorpion.
Five-O,
I love Scorpion.
and an executive producer for Star Trek Discovery. So what's he going to do? He's going to be a director now, right?
No, Alex Kurtzman is talented. This guy has pushed a lot of shows to the point of getting done. Yeah,
Right.
He's like
But
Mr. Fix-It over at CBS, bro.
Yes, but he's not necessarily a director, and this is what I wanted to get to.
Sure.
He only has 5 directing credits.
Okay.
Okay, he did 1 episode of Alias. He did New Day, which was a TV series that nobody remembers. People Like Us. He did The Mummy in 2017. Now, how good was that? Bad, right?
No.
So since The Mummy...
Wait.
No, The Mummy with Tom Cruise?
We reviewed it, didn't we?
We destroyed that movie.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. No, we destroyed it along with everybody else on the planet.
But it wasn't the
Destroyed
direction, it was the writing. If I remember correctly, we said that the visuals were good. It was the writing that was bad.
Well, if you're a director, you got to get around that.
Yeah.
But anyways, my point is that he and this is not necessarily a bad thing, but just note he doesn't have a lot of directing credits, and this is the first thing he will have directed since The Mummy. So we'll see. I'm not 100% sold that it's going to be fantastic.
I understand your trepidation. I might be biased because I absolutely adore Scorpion. The idea,
and he's a producer.
Right? But he's the guy that pushed that show into production.
Sure.
Without him, it wouldn't have happened. He went and found the original genius that they based basically his life on to make the show.
Mm-hmm.
Walter O'Brien. He found him, and he sort of cradled him and got him through all the meetings and got him. I actually heard an interview with him, Walter O'Brien, on I want to say Adam Carolla or maybe Joe Rogan, one of the two, and I don't know. He struck me as a very talented, well-spoken, passionate guy. So this is the first hopeful news I've had so far.
I'm not questioning his passion, and I'm not questioning his ability to be a businessman in Hollywood, because that's what a producer is.
Right.
A producer is the businessman.
Yeah,
but a director has artistic vision.
Yeah.
And I'm not sold that he has artistic vision yet.
Sure.
Now, is he going to be by himself? He's probably going to have some help. There's a lot of great things. He was executive producer on Sleepy Hollow, directive producer on,
and we like Sleepy Hollow.
Limitless.
We like that too.
All good shows, but I am not certain that he is a director, because he has 5 directing credits and none of them are necessarily any good yet.
Shane, that is a fair worry or whatever.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, I'm with you.
We're coming off of a shaky season 1.
Shaky is putting it nicely.
Right.
Whew.
So do you come in with Kurtzman? Do we do that and say, okay, let's put Alex in the chair because he's got all this. He's a driver of TV shows. Maybe that's what the show needs. He's like, well, this is what we need to do with the show, so let's do it, and I'm going to do it because I'm going to
drive it, put it forward, make it happen. Yeah, maybe that's the case.
Optimism there, but there's no guarantee. I mean, we're not putting Steven Spielberg in the chair. We're not putting, somebody who's
like
great.
Yeah, like Ray Riker, who did an episode.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody who's directed many Star Trek episodes.
You know what? I do think that the powers that be for Discovery, I feel like they're rushing a little bit because there's some deals happening in the Star Trek world, in the business world. We're not going to get into it. You can look it up. It would be a 2-hour show if we did. But there's a lot of deals going on where they're trying to, Disney is buying Fox. Distribution rights are moving around.
Right.
The movie rights are fluttering around. They're up in the air. I think CBS is really trying to solidify the season 2 before they might have some legal issues. And so I would say bringing Kurtzman in, who's already there, but bring him in to sort of spearhead it when that's what the guy does, to make it happen. I could totally see it. And also Netflix was not happy with season 1 of Discovery, and we're not happy with the fan participation. They expected a whole lot more, and they basically funded the first season. So
they paid for the first season.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people talking about CBS being a Trojan horse into trying to destroy Netflix. I mean, that's going around right now. That they basically did this whole thing just to destroy Netflix. I mean, it's not, I don't think that's reality because CBS can't compete with Netflix.
No.
But that's funny because the show was not good enough to elevate Netflix for what they paid for it.
Right. So Netflix might not get season 2. Those talks are still talking. So they're trying to also get content out there that they can use to entice streaming platforms like Netflix and Hulu. So there's a lot going on, guys. That's why I think that Kurtzman in here. Kurtzman is pushing it, and this guy, I'm telling you, this guy is known as the fixer at CBS. You can look him up. The guy has a reputation for making it happen.
Well, okay. Well, he was the executive producer all last year on Discovery, so
and he didn't make it happen.
Didn't make it happen.
I mean, well, he made it happen. It just wasn't very well. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not sold on it, but I'll be optimistic. Here's what I'll tell you: write good shows. Do not screw up the Enterprise at the beginning of season 2.
The writing, Shane.
Do not screw it up. If you screw it up, then that's what's going to happen.
Guys, do me a favor. Take a little bit of money from that extreme visual budget you have, and yes, deprive us of a couple amazing shots. Deprive us of some cool alien interactions. I'm okay with that as long as you get better writers that can write better characters and better development. We will be happy. We are Star Trek fans. Before Discovery, we were getting by on fan films that all they had was good writing. They didn't have anything else. We were getting by on audio tapes of Spock and Q having a debate. We were getting by on tidbits of information. So the writing is key. I love the visual effects. I love how beautiful it looks, but the writing is the most important thing when it comes to Star Trek.
You're 100% right. And stop taking advantage of the fact that we're going to watch it because we don't have anything else.
Right.
Okay. Do us right and give us what you're supposed to give us, which is great Star Trek. Yeah. Not even good Star Trek. Give us the best you can give us.
Development, proper canon, all that good stuff.
Let's get excited about it, huh?
Yeah. The craziest thing about that I heard about season 1, and we mentioned it a few times, was when they came out with the original schedule. It was like, well, it's going to release the first part of this year, and then it was pushed, and then it was pushed to the second part, then it was pushed to the third quarter, then it was pushed to the fourth quarter, then it was pushed to the next year, then it was pushed another month, and they kept pushing it and pushing it and pushing it, and like, were they pushing it because of problems in the story or in the writing? Were they pushing it because of contact track disputes? Or were they trying to make it better, or were they pushing it because they were so concerned about the business of it and they wanted to make as much money as physically possible off their fans and off Netflix? And I'm pretty sure it's the latter. I don't think it was about the quality. It was about getting as much as the fleecing as much as possible from the fans and networks and toy makers and Netflix, you know. So
well, and let me tell you, tell a great story and you'll make all the money in the world. You know, tell a story that we can come back to and that we fall in love with, and you've got us. So you don't have to, I mean, the business end is important, but you know, complete the circle. I mean, you're dealing with television royalty. You got to get this right.
Yeah. No, yeah. Okay, next up. And here's the big I told you so, because Shane and I told you so.
That's right.
We called it. Section 31 coming to Discovery Season 2. Shane, you want to talk about this a little bit?
You know, I was excited to read, apparently there was a discussion about this at a convention and basically the producers put out that we're going to be getting Section 31 this season. We're going to be getting, they really want the Discovery to be, they say it's in the Prime universe, and they want to prove that. So they're going to do that during Season 2, and we're going to get a lot of Section 31. We're going to get development on it. We kind of knew this was coming. We felt it, and it's exciting to see. Now I'm like really aching to see Season 2 because it's fulfilling some things and ideas that we want. So they are listening to the fans. I don't want to be too critical.
Yep.
There's definitely a reason to be optimistic about Season 2 right now.
Okay, can I make a prediction, guys?
Yeah.
Here's a prediction. Tig Notaro is the chief on a ship that gets destroyed. Discovery takes her on board. Oh, but lo and behold, she's actually a wisecracking Section 31 agent.
All right. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. And she tells jokes to disarm people and get them to like her, and then finds their secrets. Tig Notaro.
I feel a little bit of sarcasm growing into there.
You know what, though? When it happens, okay, I told you so.
Okay, you heard it here first, folks.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I wouldn't put it past the writers to completely just bastardize Section 31 somehow.
All right, but we're trying to remain.
We're staying positive. Staying positive, guys.
Staying positive.
Hey, I'm still looking forward to it because I'm a diehard Trekkie and I'm going to watch whatever you give me.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch whatever you give me, man. I'm sorry. That's okay. I still love you. Just, it's my fault. It's my fault Discovery Season 1 wasn't good. I'm sorry. I threw myself down the stairs. So just come home and give me Season 2, please. Sorry.
You can put the bat in the corner. That's fine.
I tripped and I hit the door, and that's why I have a black eye. Okay, it's my fault.
What?
All right.
I don't even want to know.
No, neither do I. That's it for us, guys. That's our Friday show. We promised something Star Trek or Orville, and we gave you the former. So please hit that like button down below. Hit the comment button. Leave a nice message or a not nice message. Whether you agree or disagree, we'd like to have that conversation in the comments below. Hit the subscribe button.
Do not forget the 3,200 subscriber challenge is on. We are giving away a gaming console, right, Mr. Brian?
Yes, a gaming console.
A gaming console. There were some great comments.
Come on, man.
There were some great comments.
Console.
We're giving away a gaming console of your choice.
Let me tell you something, okay, guys? Sometimes we record this show, and what you're seeing is, 26 minutes of interesting conversation, but we are actually on hour 4 of that conversation, and I'm starting to forget my own name. Okay, so
it's Peter.
Is it Peter? Damn it!
Yeah.
No, listen, I'm gonna definitely mess up words. That's my thing. I do that a lot. I do it a lot.
I'm not gonna stop calling you on it because that's funny too.
Okay, Shawnee, can we finish the show? All right, well, that's Shawnee. I'm Brian, And this is the Popcast. Hit that subscribe button below. And have a great weekend, guys. We'll see you on Monday because we are reviewing Lost in Space.
Woohoo! Lost in Space. Yeah. That's a nice little drop there. All right. We'll see you guys Monday.